Welcome one, welcome all to Pit Road Productions. It is time once again for the WDCR SCCA Virtual Racing League. We're rapidly approaching the back part of the season, and we're here at one of the most iconic tracks in North America, let alone the planet. We are at Mosport for round 7. GR86 and 911 Cup ready to go, just in qualifying at the moment. Got a 30-minute sprint race ahead of us. It's going to be a fun time for everybody, and bringing it to you live here on the Pit Road Productions YouTube channel, it is myself, Reese Gardner, with Daniel Zippy Salmon alongside me. Zippy, we've had plenty of history at Mosport, and I think it's a track that basically needs no introduction for people who are regulars on PRP shows.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, I think we've done a couple of broadcasts here just this last week or so as well. It's been quite popular in the schedule purely by coincidence, ladies and gentlemen. Certainly myself, going to be a big fan. I'm actually going to be going there in the middle of May. It's going to be Victoria Day Speed Fest, and I'm hoping I can land a little bit of real commentary while I'm there. Indeed, I'm looking forward to meeting the guys from Luma Racing, also known as Tag 1 now, ladies and gentlemen. Alex Tagliani has indeed teamed up with them, and we're going to have not just two radicals under the same team. There's going to be about 4, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, 2 of them will still have the Pit Road Productions logo for sure, though. Definitely excited about that. Indeed, I'm looking forward to meeting everybody over at Mosport. And certainly one day, Reese, we're obviously going to have to try and find a way to get you over. I did actually look it up last time. I think the travel time was something like 28 hours or something absolutely ridiculous. I mean, in that time frame, ladies and gentlemen, he's going to want to change his mind, and fair play. I don't think he's going to want to jump out the plane in the middle of the ocean. But certainly, Reese, it's an absolute pleasure to be here today. And indeed, I have a feeling it's going to be on the multi-class aspect. I think it's actually going to be quite friendly in terms of making pass on these tracks. There is plenty of space available. There's plenty of passing opportunities. The only thing I can see getting awkward is Moss Corner, but certainly why try and make the pass there? I mean, I did have a little bit of a race there last night. A little bit of fun with Lima Racing. Indeed, I actually managed to get a podium. That was good, but and surprising. But certainly as well, you're better off waiting until you go down the Andrade straightaway if you want to try and get it passed done quickly and cleanly. But Reece, certainly before we get too excited, let's indeed have a look at where we've been and where we're going.
Indeed. We started off the season in January at Road Atlanta. Summit Point played host to round 2, perhaps the most chaos I've ever seen, with Hungaroring and Imola playing host to rounds 3 and 4. We had a special event, GT1 and Cadillac at Donington. Then Aragon for the previous round. We're here at Mosport. We're going to Laguna Seca next week. Then Donington Park for a points-paying round for round 9, VIR for round 10, and then another special event to round off the season. A fantastic schedule, lots of fantastic tracks, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the drivers tackle Mosport today.
I definitely am as well. Indeed, I've got to say, we did notice as well the field today. It's huge, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. We already have about 30 cars. The only thing I can think of, Reese, is where we're getting to the end of an iRacing season. Certainly, ladies and gentlemen, that is indeed the end of season 1 for 2026. And I don't think I'm quite ready for it. That just seems to have gone just so fast. And indeed, we've got some big updates coming to iRacing as well. TCRs, it's going to be a hot topic of discussion in the next couple of weeks. And so certainly we'll talk about that a little bit later as well. In terms of WDCR, what they're running next season, I'm not too sure yet. Certainly during the summer, a lot of these guys and girls actually take to the real life track as well. But don't get me wrong, I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a few familiar names popping up over the summer as well. And already I can see that the YouTube chat already popular. We've got Albert Nagoa, he's there lurking in the chat. Zarelif, as always, he's over there as well. Who else we got there? Gwendolyn Holzer is in there. Jack and DJ were going to drive 86's race, but I have Jack some word of encouragement. He passed on to DJ. Interesting. So we'll keep an eye on that. But before we get too excited, Reese, let's take a look here at our sponsors.
Indeed, a huge thanks to all the partners, sponsors, and supporters who support the Washington DC Region chapter of the Sports Car Club of America. OG Racing, the official motorsport safety gear and equipment supplier to the Washington DC region, staffed by racers for racers. OG stocks everything from helmets, driving suits, shoes and gloves, seats, data systems, and top quality brake pads from PFC, Hawk, and Paget. With over 35 years of supporting racers, OG Racing has earned a reputation for providing exceptional customer service in the industry, staffed by an expert team that ensures you have the gear you need to go fast and stay safe. Visit their 1,200 square foot warehouse in Sterling, Virginia.
I got to admit, Reese, every week we read that, I have a feeling that's meant to be 12,000 because 1,200 square foot is nothing. I've lived in houses bigger than that. So we're going to give the credit down. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to say OG Racing's got 12,000 square feet. Maybe it's 120,000 square feet. Indeed, that would be absolutely insane. Another point of topic as well. Right now, the Canadian dollar not so strong against the US. Actually, the US dollar falling very slightly. So if you're thinking about getting some car parts and you're in Canada, now's a good time. You know, it did drop a little bit. I think it was down to 1.35. So just fun news for thought. I was discussing it with my boss earlier, and his response to, you know, US dollar dropping was to buy more parts, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, in some ways, I guess good for the economy. But moving on, ladies and gentlemen, oh my gosh. Radial Tire Company, since 1976, has proudly served the DC area, providing quality tires and exceptional service. Renowned as the premier specialist in hard-to-find performance tires and wheel applications, they stock tires from top manufacturers ranging from trucks to sports cars and racing machines. Their mission is to maximize your vehicle's potential on the road and the track. Certainly, I do have to wonder, actually. Don't see too much over in the US side, but I do wonder if they can get team dynamics. That would be something pretty cool. Certainly growing up, I was 17, 18. I always want to set Team Dynamics 1.2s. By all means, check them out. Or indeed, if you grew up with fast forwards in the UK, Compomotive MOs, check them out, more of a rally wheel as well.
Absolutely. RP Performance for over 30 years has been at the heart of racing as a neighbor to Summit Point and standing out as the premier race car shop specializing in street and track Mazdas. In addition to track support and transport, RP is a full-service shop helping drivers with their racing and other track event needs. Known for their helpful attitude, RP works diligently to get cars back on track, ensuring a positive experience for all at all Summit Point events. RP's also accrued many wins and championships within various classes under the RP Performance banner. If you've got a Mazda, check out RP Performance to make it faster.
Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, I just remembered something I meant to do. Belmont Classic Cars is a family-owned dealership located in eastern Ohio, specializing in classic American muscle cars from the 1960s and 1970s. They pride themselves on selling iconic rides and only offer cars they would want to add to their collection. Established in 2017, the owners, Andy and Dana Mistak, inherit their passion for cars from their fathers, avid enthusiasts of Chevy and Ford vehicles. Outside of the family business, the entire family has been involved in racing from motocross, trophy trucks, and their new endeavor of road racing. And taking a quick look now at their inventory, well, take a look at the homepage. Oh my gosh, that is a Chevy Monte Carlo, I believe. I'm thinking Grand Theft Auto vibes. It's beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. It's absolutely gorgeous. Indeed, myself always fancied the an Oldsmobile 442 as well. They've always had a soft spot for me, or indeed the Sabra Turbo, as it was known in the world of Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Indeed, Reese, our final sponsor of the night.
Grand Touring Enterprises is an internationally recognized full-service classic automotive facility located in Frederick, Maryland, with a mission of keeping legends in motion. Their commitment to classic vehicles spans service, restoration, secure climate-controlled storage, sales, and consignment. Grand Touring also offers full collection-level consultation and management services alongside concours-level detailing. Their focus is on preserving the history and prestige of the vehicles they care for and ensuring that the driving experience is equally spectacular and authentic. Make sure to check out Grand Touring Enterprises if you are in need of some love for your classic machine. Now, just 5 minutes remaining in qualifying. Probably a good opportunity to have a look at the championship standings coming into this round. In the Porsche class, it has been DJ Alessandrini on top pretty much the whole way. He did miss the first couple of rounds, but he very quickly got back to winning ways. Jack Chrissy has been following him very closely, though, has often finished second to him this season. Let's see if Mosport is where he really strikes back. Klaus Wood, Adam Kobach, and Raul Iriarte rounding out the top five. And for everyone from fourth on back, the championship standings looking pretty close, Zippy.
Indeed they are, but let's take a look here at the GR86. Certainly in terms of close racing, these guys have been absolutely on top of it. Indeed, that's exactly where Colin Denner is. He's on the top of the mountain, ladies and gentlemen. He is a grand total of 15 points clear of the one and only Mr. Michael Montello. Ken Housel, your league veteran, he's there in third. Just, I believe that's 3 points clear of Franz Hansen as well. Certainly these guys all frequently there in the top 4, top 5. Anthony Montoya getting into the mix as well with 61 points. Indeed, just 1 point ahead of Mark McClure. He's actually had really good form lately as well. Further down, Charles Miller and Nelson Daniel just looking there right correctly. My apologies there. Nelson Daniel, Paul Darling, just 1 point between them. And then we have a lot of people kind of all very similar. Albert the Go, he's there in the YouTube chat today, ladies and gentlemen. A huge welcome to Albert and over to race. Jonathan Crane himself, Brian Taylor, Timothy Homan, all tied on 39 points.
That they are. Well, It's almost time for qualifying to come to a close. 4 minutes remain, and we still have a couple of laps remaining for a few of our competitors. Alex Nikrant here is the last car on track in GR86. He's already set his 4 laps for the grid, so he won't be completing another full couple of laps. We have a couple of Porsches still left to give us a tour around Mosport, though. DJ Alessandrini, I believe, is about to come round to start his final qualifying lap. And I think the Porsche around Mosport is certainly going to be an adventure. It's difficult, especially as the fuel burns off when the front end gets really light, to get the speed through these corners. But across the line to begin the lap, Alessandrini currently 5th. That particular lap just put him on the top, 116.29 into turn 1, as fast as you like. A very short run into the first turn here. And then the diving turn 2, double apex left-hander with some bumps in the middle. Be careful not to stick it too tight, otherwise you might spin. Then bring it back around for turn 3. Bit of a delayed turn in for DJ there. He was slightly wide of the apex, but that's the kind of corner where you can carry the speed through regardless of what line you take. Over the crest, keep it nice and tight to the left, and then the braking zone for Moss. Up the hill into the double apex hairpin. Tightens up massively in the second phase. Use as much of the curb as you dare on the exit, and then you have a moment to rest down the Mario Andretti straightaway, which is not really a straightaway. Couple of bends in it, but DJ will pay that no mind. He's focused on getting his foot pinned to the floor as he gears up for the final few corners. Turn 8 tightens up on the way through. Lots of speed. You got to stick tight on the exit to open up the entry to the left-hander at turn 9. Stick tight there too to open up the entry to turn 10, but he runs wide at the final corner. But it's not going to be any matter for DJ Alessandrini. He already has provisional pole, and it doesn't look like anyone else is going to better him on that. So he only gets pole position by less than 1/10 of a second from Jack Chrissy, but regardless, still on top. I also noticed, looking down the standings, Tom O'Gorman is back as well. He's qualified in 3rd. It's good to see Tom back here. Of course, a real-world race car driver. And he'll certainly be giving Alessandri and Chrissy the goods.
Indeed, it's definitely a battle I'm looking forward to it. Certainly DJ and Tom working closely together as well on the Lizard Brains podcast. By all means, check them out as well. Taking a quick update here on the chat. I leave it alone for just 10-15 seconds, and already Perfect Jen has indeed made her entrance with Go Mike Brock, exactly as predicted. I have to say, I have a feeling that indeed Mike Brock has been under some training, some scrutiny, and the drill sergeant that is his wife there has indeed told him what the criteria is for today's race. Indeed, we've got Ken Denner in there as well, Michael Decker, Jason Rode, indeed Mike Leader making an appearance as well. Stuck at work, have fun everyone, miss you all. Indeed, Mike, we miss you too. Certainly, keep that job, keep working, but definitely disappointed you couldn't make it here. I had a feeling you were getting a little bit sick later on this afternoon, and indeed needed to go home and rest. Certainly, if your boss watches the broadcast, that alibi is not going to work. But certainly, we'll do what we can for you, indeed. But that is going to bring qualifying to an end. I got to say, I'll tell you what, Reese, why don't we take this quick moment now to talk about this poster you've been getting done for me. Indeed, why don't you? I think you'd be better off with trying to present this, and I will. By all means, do the honors, sir.
Okay, so well, we do have a special event coming up on the 25th of March. We can't bring the poster up just yet, but it will be shared in the coming hours. Essentially, we're going to be running a special event to celebrate our 250th show here on Pit Road Productions. 2 races, Spec Racer Ford at Donington and Radical SR10 at Road Atlanta. The event should be done in about an hour or so, and if you've ever been on a Pit Road Productions broadcast, if you've driven in a race broadcasted by us, you're in. You get to enter. So, just keep your eyes tuned to the socials, the Pit Road Productions Discord or the Discord for your relevant series, and get yourself signed up when we get everything finalized. Let's go through the grid then. for this round of the Washington DC Region Sports Car Club of America Virtual Racing League. DJ Alessandrini is on pole in the Porsches, with Jack Chrissy alongside him on the front row. Tom O'Gorman and Klaus Wood will round out row number 2. Raul Iriarte and Paul Darling are 5th and 6th. Michael Brook has qualified nicely in P7, got Declan Ward for company alongside. Jake King and Adam Kobach round out the top 10, with Kevin Zhu and Wojtek Hajicek, good old Wally there in 12th. Darian Taggart starts 13th with Richard Sawicki alongside, and then Cameron Guth, the last driver in the Porsche class.
As we take a look here at the GR86 field, Michael Montello takes the honours. He's going to be there alongside Colin Denner in 2nd. Ken Housel, the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, he's there in 3rd alongside Franz Hansen. Again, we've seen a pattern here, ladies and gentlemen. These 4 guys, pretty much inseparable. Alex Nickrant, he's going to be there in 5th. I have a feeling that's the name I've not seen before. By all means, quote me if I'm wrong, but definitely seems familiar. Unfamiliar, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. He's there alongside Louis Alessi in 6th. Moving a little bit further back, Thomas Lafrock's going to be in 7th with Mark McLuey in 8th. Great form from him lately, with Anthony Montello there in 9th and Brian Taylor in 10th. William Brunner takes 11th with Sly Stafford in 12th. Charles Miller in 13th. Nelson Daniel in 14th. And then rounding out your field in 15th is Kyle Lanunziata.
Yes, Kevin Zhu was registered in a Porsche, but he has not taken part in practice or qualifying, and as far as I can see, he is not taken to the grid. So we are down 1 on the 31 cars that entered the server, but still 30 starters, and that is that's got to be one of the all-time highs for this season. Simply fantastic field coming here to race at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. So now the drivers have to gear things up for the race. Checking out temperatures and weather. Track temperature is 31 degrees Celsius, so that's solidly in the 80s or 90s in terms of Fahrenheit. So that looks like a reasonable track temperature. Should be able to get the tires up to temp and pressure pretty quickly. The overall weather seems to be partly cloudy, and I would think that we're going to be seeing the track temperature not move all that much over the course of the race. But this is a very fast circuit, Zippy, with a lot of high-load corners, so you never know.
Indeed it is, and there we go. We're getting a request for some stickers as well. I've got to be honest, I have been meaning to do that. I need to get a shopping list of how big they are. So what we're going to do is, guys, ideally speaking, we could do with one person almost being a rep for you guys locally, and just kind of get us an idea of just how many stickers we need to send out, and like, I don't know, pick a size or 2 sizes. I know that you guys have a trailer that you wanted to put an absolutely massive one on, and I'm down for it, but I just need an idea of how big. And then honestly, I'm probably just going to get some stickers made up and shipped straight out to you. I will make no qualms about it. It will be the finest AliExpress stickers known to man. But you know what? They work. I've had them before. They work. They're good. Indeed, I'm looking forward to it. But I gotta say as well, I'm looking forward to it. And like looking back as well, Reese, 250 shows. Like, I get a little bit emotional thinking about it, honestly, because I can remember just starting to do, production. I took on a league and just basically said, look, I'm still learning. They didn't offer much in terms of, compensation, and I just said, look, what I get, what I can do is what you can get, and they were happy, and indeed it got me into it. And then I just, purely by a stroke of luck, ended up landing somewhere where I learned to use this particular software, and it grew from there. I mean, there's definitely been a lot of determination, there's been a lot of drive, there's been a lot of time and effort, but indeed, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's been worthwhile, because look who we got here. We're going to get underway here, though, for the race here with oh my gosh, Race.
WDCR SCCA, round 7 is go! Into turn 1 we come, and DJ Alessandrini is skipping away already to a fantastic start. O'Gorman's found his way past Jack Chrissy as well. That's a change for 2nd. And Klaus Wood and Jake King battling for 6th and 7th in Porsche. In the GR86s, meanwhile, it looks like Ken Housel, Michael Montello, and Colin Denner have all fallen to the back of the field. Franz Hansen and Michael Montello have towed. So it looks like there's some big chaos in GR86 that we've just missed.
Yeah, we're going to have a look at that on the replay in just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I've got to say, that was definitely not the race start I was expecting.
No, certainly wasn't. I've just gone back to check it myself, and oh dear, that is far from ideal. It looks like rear-end contact, Ken Housel on Michael Montello, and there was a spin at the very front of the GR86 field as they were coming up to start. Absolute chaos. When we get that replay, we'll be sure to show it to you, but for now, Kevin Zhu, it looks like has actually taken to the start here. No, hang on. There were two Kevin Zhu accounts in the server.
Oh.
One of them has not taken to the start. So Kevin Zhu is racing. Kevin M. Zhu has not gone to the start. So, yeah, a little bit of an interesting duopoly there. He's racing side by side for the moment with Declan Ward and the Cookie Monster machine. And it's getting very intense there through turn 1. As they make their way into turn 2, Darian Taggart looking to make some gains here, up 2 positions so far.
Indeed, and I get somebody saying Sippy in the chat, and the ID looks familiar, but by all means jog my memory. Guys, you know, me, memory, not so good, ladies and gentlemen. Certainly there is occasionally a brain fart that takes occasion. But tell you what, Reese, you tell me when you think we should take a look at that replay. I'm honestly a little bit of a breeze at the minute, but right now, DJ Alessandrini, he's pulled away by about 1.2 seconds over Tom O'Gorman. Indeed, I have a feeling it would have been the colossal race start, but right now, Paul Darling applying a good amount of pressure here to Jake King. This is the battle for P6.
Yeah, Jake King defensive into turn 8, but you can make the move around the outside of this corner, which gives you the inside for turn 9. Let's see if Darling does that. He's very deep into the corner, too deep, I think. He's gone very wide, and that's not going to allow the opportunity to get past him. So Jake King will stay ahead for the moment. Porsche Field has fallen into single file for the most part, so I think now is a good time to take a look at that replay, Zippy. 1:16.961 is the pace so far, being set by DJ Alessandrini at the front. So this is what happened off the start in GR86. Just take that in. A bit of confusion. Michael Montello saying he never got on the gas for the start. It looks like a bit of miscommunication. Ken Housel got on the power and turned him around, and ultimately the track was blocked at the head of the GR86 field, which is far from ideal.
I'm sorry, guys. That is epically hilarious. Indeed, that did definitely go wrong. You know what? That was so good. We're going to watch it again.
All right, let's rack them up again. Take 2. Colin Denner getting involved in all of this. An innocent victim in the end. And you saw just going by there, Louis Alessi and Mark McLuey, they were right on the scene of the accident and they drove right past it. They are now 1 and 2 in the GR86 class. Franz Hansen has yet to come back out of pit lane, but happy to announce that Michael Montello, Colin Denner, and Ken Housel have all made their way back out onto the racetrack. Thomas Lathrop and Nelson Daniel have also made their way into the pits there. And that's just coming out now, I believe, Michael Montello, but we'll have to wait and see how far up they get. It's only a 30-minute race and no pit stop is required, so they're going to have to really pull something out here to try and get a good finish.
Well, indeed, I said that Mark McClure was in good form right now. It doesn't really get any better. Oh, holy shit. Ken Denner already there with the email. You, sir, are a legend. I'm impressed. I just see my phone line up. Ken Denner, like, attaboy. Damn it. I'm getting whipped here. And you know what? In a good way, I deserve a bit of a whipping, ladies and gentlemen. Let's leave that at bay before it starts getting a little bit too dark, gruesome, and indeed, yeah, all right. Ro Ariardi, he's there in third place, ladies and gentlemen. Getting a good amount of pressure from Jen Brock's favourite driver in the grid. It's Michael Brock, absolutely loving the paint, indeed. Despite the fact she is indeed loving the Chips Ahoy livery as well, myself included. I do identify at times as the Cookie Monster, but indeed, Jake King applying a good amount of pressure as well. I gotta say, I think for the multi-class, that sounded like contact. I think for the multi-class here, it's actually going to be quite friendly. Lots of space available. As indeed, that's one of the GR86s they just made their way by.
Yeah, I tend to take the opposite side of the coin, Zippy. There's so many high-speed corners around this circuit that the closing speeds are quite high. between the Porsche and the GR86. So I think there's going to be a lot of potential for chaos. We'll see which one of us is right in the end, but for the moment, it doesn't look like there's too many incidents that have happened. Something has happened to Jack Chrissy, though, and that is exactly it. That looks to be... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, no. That was contact with... see, that was multi-class. There was a GR86 involved in all of that. Oh, okay. Little boxed in there. Not much Chrissy could have done. Yeah, I don't think that's the last time we're going to be seeing an incident like that.
Yeah, I got to be honest, from that one, it looked like Michael Brock maybe had a little bit of a nudge there. Definitely unfortunate indeed, but certainly not as unfortunate as it was indeed for Jack Chrissy. He's indeed got a meatball flag. He's gone back to the kitchen.
Yep, that he has. We'll move back up to the battle for 7th here. Klaus Wood holding off Kevin Zhu, and Declan Ward and Darian Taggart very close behind. The Porsche field is incredibly competitive here today. We've got a bit more GR86 traffic on its way here. They're making their way past Michael Montello up ahead. So not too long until these guys are getting on them. Four-way battle for 7th place and a four-way battle for 3rd. These four are catching up. Klaus Wood now right on the back of Michael Montello here. And you'll see what the closing speeds are like.
Oh my, no!
Oh, wow! Oh. Hello, Declan Ward! Welcome! What a pass into turn 3. Taking advantage of the confusion with the GR86 somewhere on the track there with them. And somehow, they all managed to get out the other side without any damage really worth thinking about. And they're starting to, I think, catch up to the four in front of them. Raul Iriarte and Jake King, I think, have broken away in the battle for 3rd, but Michael Brock and Paul Darling have not been able to go with them, so they may fall under some pressure soon.
Indeed, I gotta say, I got another email here from Ken Dunnett. Dude, you are absolutely on it. I'm just so impressed, and I've got to say, I'm loving this. I'm not ready yet. I just see things lighting up on my phone, and indeed, I do have a little bit of squirrel tendencies, ladies and gentlemen. We'll put it like that. But indeed, Kevin Zhu right now, indeed, Kevin Zhu, the first, second, or indeed, it's similar to DJ Alessandrini's left or right hand. He's currently trying to get into a battle here with Klaus Wood, as indeed, Reese, you pretty much called it. Multi-class traffic, making it a little bit interesting here at Mosport.
Yes, they're all struggling to find space on the track. That was mighty close indeed. But side by side into turn 2 between Kevin Zhu and Klaus Wood. Wood will have the inside and trying desperately to find a way through as Darian Taggart, our camera car for this. Fantastic fighting, but surprise, GR86 in the middle of the track. They had to pick a side.
I gotta be honest, this is going to be my kind of antics. Indeed, I have done it before, ladies and gentlemen, where I've gonna hit a lapped car and then all of a sudden pulled out at the last minute and watched the guy behind absolutely plant them. Don't get me wrong, the GR86s may not be a big fan of this strategy, but certainly if you're in a 911 Cup car, you've got some rolling roadblocks to play with. Indeed, this is getting incredibly dicey, ladies and gentlemen. I think you might be onto a point here, Reese. We could have a couple of incidents here potentially, and I'm looking at the timing screen as well. On Sport, let's have a little bit of a look here in the GR86 field. It's the closest battle we've got going on right now is between Alex Nickerin and Brian Taylor. They're battling out for 4th place.
Yeah, the track's looking relatively calm for these guys. They can only focus on each other at the moment. Brian Taylor up, Alex Nickrant up the inside of Brian Taylor, and that's going to be the change for 4th. Those two are going to keep this battle going as long as they can, I'm sure, before it inevitably gets broken up by a Porsche battle coming through. A lot of curb usage in the final corner for Brian Taylor. It's circuits like this that really show off the cornering ability of the GR86. They can carry a lot of speed through those corners. Ken Hauser and Thomas Lathrop, recovering from damage in the initial start incident, have found their way back up into 9th and 10th. So some good progress being made from our former front runners. Colin Denner has made his way up to 8th. Jack Chrissy, meanwhile, is back out on track. He's currently behind 12th place in the GR86 class. So that shows you where he is on track compared to everyone else.
Yeah, but power to the guy, he's going to keep it going, indeed. We're going to return, though, back to the front of the field, like indeed, with the Porsche class. It looks like Paul Darling's going at it with Michael Brock.
Side by side again into turn 8. Will Darling be able to make the move around the outside of turn 8? It looks like he will. Excellent job there from Paul Darling. Michael Brock doesn't have much response to that in the moment, but plenty of chances to fight back. Got to be careful not to take too much curb in the final corner in the Porsche. It's very rudimentary suspension on the Porsche 911 Cup car, and it tends to bounce quite a bit if you go over curbs in the wrong way. More GR86s coming up just ahead of them. That will certainly close the battle up again. It's Nelson Daniel ahead.
Indeed, certainly Nelson. He's had some good form lately. Indeed, beginning to get some good battles as well. Right now, though, closest battle in the GR field is indeed Ken Houser and Thomas Lathrop. 0.2 of a second apart, and it looks like Louis Alessi as well. He's been able to keep Mark McLuey honest there. As indeed, that's one of the Porsches making its way by. And indeed, fair play to him. It's good to see Louis Alessi. He's had a rough couple of races, but right now, this is a golden opportunity for both of these drivers to score some good points. And indeed, Dr. Pepper, come on, Louis, let's go.
Absolutely. Fantastic job from the two of them. And, I mean, yes, luck did play a part in it, but, you make your own luck sometimes in racing. And McLuey and Alessi were in the right place at the right time. When the start incident happened in GR86, they've taken great advantage. Wally Heidecek, meanwhile, back here battling for 9th with Klaus Wood. Darian Taggart and Adam Kobach aren't too far behind them, and this is looking to be quite the interesting battle.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm trying to think that somebody's out of turn here now, because I felt sure it was Klaus Wood, indeed Kevin Zhu mixed it up a little while ago. I may indeed be getting confused. Certainly Darian Taggart was indeed the camera car for quite a while there, but right now Wally Heidecek, he's still up 2 positions on the day. Klaus Wood is down 5, ladies and gentlemen. I have to wonder what exactly happened with him there. I'll take a look at the event log in just a minute, but indeed, we got battles happening throughout the Porsches. Indeed, Adam Kobach making an appearance to the fight as well.
Yes, Kobach down 2 positions from where he started. It's not been an entirely profitable race for him so far, but he's certainly got 3 opportunities at least on screen to make up places. Yeah, Declan Ward and Kevin Zhu, they were fighting with Darian Taggart and such a little bit before, but it would appear that they've fallen back. Problem for Louis Alessi in GR86 was battling for the lead, but he's come into the pits.
Oh dear, let's take a quick look here and see if we can find something here on the log. I see they ended pit lane. I don't see as to why though.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. He's come in to pit lane, gone up on the jacks, gotten tyres changed, and potentially also some fuel as well. A 14-second stop for Alessi. That's a bit of a mystery. I'm not entirely sure why he's gone in there. Maybe he had some damage that we couldn't see.
The only thing I can wonder is it is an open setup here, and I have to wonder if he maybe had qualifying fuel set.
Yeah, maybe. Potentially. But if that was the case, then he probably would have only made it until around lap 5 or 6 before he had to pit. I'm not entirely sure. It is a bit of a mystery. Well, we will find our way through to Thomas Lathrop there, fighting with Ken Houser for the last position in the top 9 in GR86, just in time for Declan Ward to arrive on the scene there. And that's going to be contact, and off the circuit going Thomas Lathrop. Far from ideal, and it looks like a black flag to his name now. He has exceeded the incident limit. That's not ideal at all. I think the first of many black flags we're likely to see in the GR86 class.
You see, where's Ken with his black flag clearing skills when you need him, ladies and gentlemen? Indeed, we're still going to roast him for that, especially as Amy Houser has just showed up to the chat. A huge welcome to her as well. And indeed, what I can tell you, Reese, is Perfect Jen, or indeed Jen Brock as she's more formally known, has tested out our discord.pitroadproductions.com and found her way in. Indeed, this is just got even more comfortable. Oh, wiggle there from Go Back.
Oh, big wiggle indeed. Let's see what Adam Kobach can do to hold on to 12th place here. That's a bit of grass usage from Darian Taggart. You got to be so careful here at Mosport. It is an older scan. It dates from before tarmac runoffs were added at turns 1 and 2, so you can't really monster the curbs in the sim like you can in the real world. You've got to be very careful on corner exits at this place. Taggart has picked up damage somewhere as well, potentially the contact with a Porsche in front or a GR86. His front bumper looking slightly crumpled, which may be affecting his straight line speed and engine cooling.
Yeah, that could be good, though, from Wally Heidecek. Indeed, he is currently helping pull Darian Taggart along in that number 30 car. But indeed, battles are happening throughout, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Louis Alessi now He's back out, and he's currently on his own. I say that. He's in the tow there of Ken Housel, so don't get me wrong. While it was looking really strong for him, he's still shown as being down 2 positions. It could have been a lot worse. Jack Chrissy, however, he's currently making his way back through the GR86 field. Right now, the GRs are actually ahead of him. But meanwhile, Alex Nicorant, he's currently there and still battling it out with Brian Taylor for P3 in class.
Yep, granted a free position thanks to the problems for Louis Alessi. So, good potential for them. The battle is going to get broken up slightly, though. But they shouldn't have too much trouble getting back online. That was Raul Iriarte in third that just went past them. And now the battle between Jake King and Paul Darling coming right up on them as well. Paul Darling in the green car there and losing a bit of time in turn 3, which makes sense. Oh, dear! Carl Annunziata into the barrier hard at Moss.
Yeah, that looked like it hurt. Let's take a quick look.
That's a mysterious incident there. He got on the brakes and, okay. So there was a spin in turn 3 and there was a little bit of problems there. But what you're about to see a little strange. He'll get on the brakes for Moss and then just not turn at all.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a wiggle there, and no. Bonk.
Yeah, just doesn't turn at all. So potentially some suspension damage, either that or a hardware failure. And that's going to be far from ideal for Carl Annunziata, who started all the way at the back of the GR86 field and doesn't look like he's going to be advancing too much further now. Back to the battle for 11th place, Wally Heidecek trying to hold off Adam Kobach. Adam with the wide line into turn 2. He will have a nice run out of the corner, but not the longest run between turns 2 and 3 here. It's all about momentum in this first part of the circuit.
Indeed it is. And so, oh my word, look at the carnage ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen. I think you called this one right here. Certainly if I was in the GR86 right now, I'd feel like I'd be the person sat on the couch with a group of people behind me. Use your imagination with that, certainly if you got that. Yeah, that was pretty funny, but looking a little bit further forward, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Tails Wood and indeed Kevin Zhu have ended up getting caught by Darian Taggart, indeed Wally Heidecek and Adam Kobach. We have a 4-5-way fight, all duking it out for P8. Further up the field there, Raul Iriarte, he's got company in the form of Jake King and Paul Darling as well.
Yeah, these two have been battling with each other pretty much all race, and they've managed to get some good pace on in the last few laps. They've caught up to the battle for third. Looks like... well, we're going to be keeping an eye on William Brunner here. It looks like problems at Moss for him. That looked like some oscillations in the suspension through the first part of Moss, and well, that resulted in a spin. So unfortunately, he has lost a position thanks to that. Now Charles Miller is ahead. And Michael Brock and Declan Ward are continuing their fight. Declan making the move and getting into 6th place. It's just this really consistent intensity I've found in the Porsche field. Yes, the battles have broken up and come together, but there's always something going on in this class.
Indeed there is, and I gotta say, Jason Road absolutely getting the better of me there. He's managed to find his way to the Discord as well, and fair play. This is 100% a dad joke, but he put a picture of Roadrunner for Looney Tunes, and then put Roadrunner as in R-H-O-D-E. And it got me, it got Jen, fair play to him, but right now, one person who isn't cackling is Raul Iriarte, as Jake King has just made his way by, or at least that appears to be the case. A little bit of contact there with Jake King, and indeed, you know what, Paul Darling says, I'll have a piece of that as well, and starts getting on the action.
Iriarte defending the inside for the final corner, though, and that's going to break up King and Darling for the moment. I think Jake King will be breathing a sigh of relief now he doesn't have Paul Darling breathing down his neck. But got a couple of seconds more to make up versus Tom O'Gorman, whose pace is looking a little bit faster than what these guys can manage. Alessandrini, meanwhile, has been nothing short of dominant at the front of the field. He's consistently been faster than everyone else. But that's part of the course, what we've come to expect from DJ.
Oh dear, something has gone horribly wrong back for Darian Taggart. Let's take a look here and find out exactly what happened.
Oh no! That was a spin ahead. That's not ideal for Darian. It looks like he might have... okay, so there was contact there, as I believe that was
Netcode.
Yeah, netcode indeed. Which car was that? It wasn't
Kevin
Michael
Zhu.
Brock. It was Kevin Zhu. Yeah, he was battling with Wally and Adam there, just a bit squeezed to the inside of the final corner, and that was day done.
Definitely unfortunate indeed. He did have some fantastic form today as Raul Iriarty still having to duke it out here with Paul Darling. Indeed, Jake King's managed to pull away by about 0.8 of a second. He's got a GR between them as well. Further back in the field though, Adam Kovac still applying all of the pressure here to indeed Wally Hajicek, and Kevin Zhu not being able to pull clear of them. Klaus Wood though, he has managed to form a gap. He's about 1.3 seconds clear. Well, ladies and gentlemen, indeed, Reese is taking a short Discord break here, but right now we're on board here with Adam Kovac driving the number 85 car as they're making their way around the right-hander. Ladies and gentlemen, I honestly cannot wait to be over here at Mosport. Indeed, actually, anybody from the WDCR, if you want to make your way out to Mosport, I would absolutely love to meet you. Indeed, I'm going to make sure I've got stickers with me as well when that comes the case. Certainly going to get them ordered. But right now, let's take a look back here in the battle here going on for P3. It's Jake King versus Paul Darling. Actually, my apologies. It's Paul Darling versus Rory Iriarty. Jake King just a little bit ahead there in the tan-coloured car. And indeed, looks like Rory Iriarty is going to try and apply a little bit more pressure now in the G-Ready liveried machine here as they go through the right-hander, through the left. Indeed, a beautiful complex of corners here as that is Louis Alessi there. And indeed, oh my gosh, that's almost contact, ladies and gentlemen, and an evasive move there by Rory Iriarty, and indeed that's opened up an opportunity here for Paul Darling. He's now cleared by 1.1 second. Further back though, Adam Kovac still applying pressure here to the back of Wally Hajicek.
Hello.
Hey, I hear you, Reese. Well, I hear Reese, but indeed, Reese is not hurt, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, Wally Hajicek, he's under some pressure now. The number 12 car, you can see not just one, but two cars behind him. Indeed, one of them, I believe, is Jack Chrissy, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be able to get into the fight, but not going to be able to contend for it. As indeed, Adam Kovac is absolutely applying the charge. And indeed, Jason Rowe here, the Porsches are indeed on edge tonight. They absolutely are. Right now, though, Jake King, he's currently got Paul Darling. He's managed to catch up, ladies and gentlemen. Rory Iriarty about 2 seconds back. So we've got to wonder now. Jake King had pulled away about 1.2, 1.3 second gap. Certainly, lap traffic can very quickly get rid of that. And indeed, we have about 7 minutes left of this race, ladies and gentlemen. Are we going to see here a challenge from Paul Darling for third place in class? On iRating alone, he is the second highest ranked driver in this session, ladies and gentlemen. Certainly 6,080 iRating. He's done the work, ladies and gentlemen, and indeed is up there. But right now, you can see he's trying to find his way past that GR86. That is the number 55, ladies and gentlemen, of Charles Miller. Man down, we've lost Reese. Indeed, we have. Well, you're going to have to put up with me for the few minutes there as Wally Hajicek does indeed still try to hold on. Klaus Wood, though, he's getting into a battle as well. It looks like Kevin Zhu, or at least Kevin Zhu's left hand, right hand, or indeed the first, you take your pick, ladies and gentlemen, is trying to apply a bit more pressure there as indeed they are duking it out with just about 6 minutes left to go. Now, don't get me wrong, Klaus Wood is down 3 positions so far, but Kevin Zhu, he's up 3, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, Adam Kovac, the one of 2 people to only be in the same position as where they started as they make their way through Moss Corner. Corner X speed is absolutely crucial here. But is it going to be enough? Can Kevin Zhu find his way back and move his way further forward into P7? I don't know if you guys can hear him, but I certainly can't, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, Reese Gardner having a moment of silence. Let's go with that. But further back, though, Adam Kovac still applying all of the pressure now. I've got to wonder, is there going to be a strategic time to make that pass? Are you better off holding on to the very end? Or indeed, do you want to duke it out? As that is a little bit wide there by Wally Hajicek. As indeed, he's not wide. He's making his way past Charles Miller. And indeed, that's Jack Chrissy right behind him as well. Both of these drivers are clear. Is he going to make a move down into turn 1? Adam Kovac now, he's been on it. He's been on the pressure. One of only 2 drivers in the field there who has been started in the same position as he started as they make their way over the blind crest that is turn 2. High speed corner, ladies and gentlemen. The speeds here absolutely insane. 130 mile an hour. These guys are absolutely hauling it. Reese, are you back?
Yes, I am.
Boy. Welcome back.
I don't know why my
want you back.
Discord just completely messed up there, but
We want you back for good.
yes, well, we'll see how long I last in this situation. We'll keep our eyes here on the battle for third now. Jake King and Paul Darling have dispatched quite a few drivers on their rise up through the field here. And this is looking like a fantastic fight that still has yet to reach its conclusion. 4 minutes remain on the timer. And Paul Darling is trying everything he can to get past Jake King here. Nice run out of the final corner, but it's very difficult to actually make a run into turn 1. The average speed is so high.
Indeed, it looks like the chat is happy to see that you're back. I couldn't decide between glad and happy, so made glappy. Okay, somebody copyright that word, or not copyright it, trademark it, put it on, what's the Urban Dictionary? Let's go with that. It's indeed, somebody who's looking to be very glappy is indeed Paul Darling. He can see the podium just ahead of him as these GR86s getting into the mix again. That is a beautiful, very vintage livery car there, the Castrol one, which anybody who's played Gran Turismo, ladies and gentlemen, Castrol Tom Super is exactly what's going to be on mine. But right now, though, I do have to wonder, can Paul Darling find that extra bit of pace there to find his way up onto the podium? Further back, though, Kevin Zhu still applying pressure to the back of Klaus Wood. Indeed, Klaus has been able to pull away very slightly, but Adam Kobach, he's been absolutely relentless in this battle. Indeed, the driver of the 85 has not let Wally Hajicek have a break at all. On paper, there's about 300 irate between them, but Jack Christie there in the mix as well, albeit a couple of laps down.
Yeah, very nice battle. I regret to inform you, Zippy, there already is an Urban Dictionary entry for Glappy, so we've unfortunately missed the boat on that one. But have a look at this. GR86s coming into the last couple of corners. Wally Hajicek forced tight, as is Kobach and Brook here. Plenty of racing left to happen in these couple of laps. Oh, that's a lot of curb usage on the exit of the final corner there for Wally. Looks like he's managing to keep the pace up, though. Kobach has been steadily trying to fight his way forward. Michael Brock, remember, starting in P7, so he's lost a few positions off where he started. He wants both of these back and more, but how much time does he have left to do it? Not very much.
Yeah, he is definitely a little bit further back. He's about 5 seconds behind this battle. Indeed, he's going to need these guys to come to blows, or he need somebody further up the field to come to blows. As right now, we have basically 3 main battles going on, ladies and gentlemen. It's between Jake King and Paul Darling for third, Klaus Wood and Kevin Zhu for 7th, and indeed, Wally Hajicek and Adam Kobach for 9th.
Lovely stuff. Lovely fighting. 2 minutes remain in the race, and Jake King and Paul Darling have swapped positions once again. Looks like those two are continuing their fight massively for the moment. Klaus Wood, meanwhile, trying to keep Kevin Zhu behind him. There's plenty of opportunities to make his way past as King up the inside of Paul Darling at the first corner. They are continuing this fight, and it's been nothing short of fantastic. They're actually catching up to Tom O'Gorman there. You saw the 94 ahead. They got to be careful not to stumble over each other too much, because they might have a run at second.
But what I can tell you is Tom O'Gorman did actually have a little bit of an off-track a few moments ago, and indeed that may have been his undoing there if these two guys can work together. But I think time is going to be on the side here of Tom O'Gorman. What I can tell you as well, Reese, is we get a lot of agreement here to have a Pit Road Productions karaoke party. Can you sing?
A little.
What you got?
I'm not going to sing anything for fear of getting copyright struck. We got to be careful of that.
I'll chance it. Go for it. It's fine. You see YouTube performers do it all the time on YouTube. If they can do a whole song with all of that, we can handle you singing a couple of bars. I don't know if the audience can, but I'm certainly down to find out.
Well, you'll have to wait for that, because we still got a race to call. Kevin Zhu then is continuing to fight his way through on Klaus Wood. Nice run into turn 8, and we have the pass being made in the dying moments of this race. We've only got 10 seconds remaining on the timer, so DJ Alessandrini will be on the final lap now. He's making his way through turn 3, and it's been a pretty typical race for DJ. He started up the front and he hasn't looked back. It is still on here in GR86 though. Colin Denner trying to keep William Brunner behind him, and Ken Housel not too far behind either.
Indeed, look who is right behind him. Honestly, for the sake of this battle, I kind of hope DJ doesn't pass him, because that could indeed bring this race to a close. Indeed, he's going to absolutely launch it by. DJ, lift off. Let him keep fighting, because if you go and cross that finish line, that is indeed going to be the end of this battle for the GR86.
Looks like he hasn't heard. He is just steaming ahead.
Yeah,
He's gone. Well, the side-by-side happening ever so briefly in that GR86 battle. Looks like a little change there. Meanwhile, Jake King not been able to make his way back past Paul Darling. Up the front, DJ Alessandrini is going to take victory. And what a drive. Once again, he will extend his championship lead, especially with Jack Chrissy having his troubles earlier on. Tom O'Gorman finishes very nicely in second place, with Paul Darling rounding out the podium. What a battle it was with Jake King there.
Well, I have a feeling I know what this man's going to be celebrating with. Indeed, Chips Ahoy, ladies and gentlemen. Certainly, I am sucker for biscuits, cookies, confectionery, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty much if it's got sugar in it. Oh, it is. Ken Housel there did a little bit of wiggle, yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm not going down that road. Let's have a look here. Wally Hydecheck actually able to hold off Adam Kovac there. Fair play to him. Klaus Wood not able to make his way back by Kevin Zhu, indeed. I've got to say, that's an absolutely fantastic battle there in the close of that race.
Yeah, we've still got to see our GR86 winner come across the line, though, so we shouldn't skip too far ahead. Mark McLuey has been holding on to the lead almost from the very start, took advantage of the start line incident, and he is going to have an incredible haul of points today. He is going to win in the GR86 class. Magnificent stuff from Mark McLuey. Sometimes incident avoidance is what makes the difference, and it certainly did for him today.
Indeed, absolutely fantastic stuff. Anthony Montello is going to cross the line in second. Alex Nickerin, he managed to make it up 4 positions. He's going to get third. Actually, take a quick peek here. Hardest charger in the field, ladies and gentlemen, was indeed Mark McLuey. Made it up 9 positions. I did say he was coming into good form, and obviously that worked well in his favor. The number 17 car able to cash in at Mosport.
Yeah, fantastic stuff, and that'll certainly elevate Mark McLuey a couple of places in the championship standings. Magnificent stuff. Well, that looks to be the entire field across the line, and so we can go through our results very quickly before we get into chatting with a couple of our drivers. DJ Alessandrini winning from Tom O'Gorman, with Paul Darling rounding out the podium. Jake King and Declan Ward will round out your top 5. It's Kevin Zhu in 6th place, with Klaus Wood in 7th. Raul Uriarte, Wally Hydecheck, and Adam Kovac rounding out the top 10. Michael Brock finishing in 11th place, with Richard Sawicki and Cameron Guth the last cars on the lead lap. Jack Chrissy lost 2 laps thanks to damage. Darian Taggart and the Kevin Zhu's evil twin, potentially, not taking to the start there, with Taggart retiring 10 laps from the end. How was GR86 looking, Zippy?
Oh, indeed. Let's take a look back. And Mark McLuey, atta boy, able to get his first win here that I've seen, certainly on Pit Road Productions in the WDCR SCCA Virtual Racing League. We definitely want to celebrate that with you. Make sure he does indeed find his way to the interview booth. There is somebody called Raiden55 in the chat. I don't know if that is him, but certainly, yeah, that would definitely help out if someone could identify him. He took the win, though, with Anthony Montello in second and Alex Nickerin. Again, I think the first time I've seen him in a session, let alone able to get on the podium as well. Well done, sir. He's in third. Brian Taylor takes fourth with Colin Denner in fifth. Ken Housel in sixth, with William Brunner in seventh. Actually, great form there from William Brunner. Good job there. Good battle indeed. With Louis Alessi, the Dr. Pepper machine, in eighth. Having a look back at ninth, it was Nelson Daniel with Sly Stafford in 10th. Michael Montello had to settle for 11th, with Charles Miller in 12th. Thomas Laprop takes 13th, with Carl Nunziata in 14th, and Franz Hansen, very sadly, having an early retirement in 15th.
Yes, indeed. Well, that's going to round things off for the racing portion of the evening. Let's have a quick chat to some of our drivers here. DJ Alessandrini winning the Porsche class and joining us now. Looked like a fun time at Mosport, DJ. The Porsche, I think, would be quite challenging to drive at this place with its somewhat light front end.
Yeah, I mean, it's just some weight management. But guys, what about quality? Did you see how close everyone was? Everyone brought it this week. That was good fun.
It certainly was, and a very competitive field as well. You only ended up getting pole position by less than 1/10 of a second to Tom. So ultimately, the racing very early on was quite close, but the multi-class aspect, I think, threw up a couple of interesting goings on there with the high average speeds around this place. You certainly had to dodge a few GR86s.
Yeah, some of the GR86 wanted to get out of your way, and then others would stick to their line, so it created some interesting dynamics. But P2 was actually Jack Chrissy. Jack Chrissy was only a couple hundredths off of me. Tom was like 2.5
true.
away from me. Yep. So yeah, Jack Chrissy brought the pace tonight, and then I'm not entirely sure what happened to him, but at some point he wasn't behind me anymore. So.
All right, fair enough. Well, regardless, we're starting to reach the end phases of this season. So now, I guess your focus is on continuing the excellent pace that you've got and tackling whatever tracks may come next.
I'm actually going to miss the next 2 weeks. I'll be in Las Vegas doing some SCCA Pro Solo events.
Oh boy, righto. So
it'll be a fight right to the finish.
Yeah, that it will. Well, best of luck, DJ, in your real-world exploits, and hopefully we see you back very soon for the conclusion of this WDCR season. Thanks very much for joining us.
Yep, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
DJ Alessandrini there. And, well, we will be joined now by... sorry, Zippy, I was dragging a couple of people. Who do you want to get next?
Let's get Mark McLuey in there. Certainly, Mark, I've got to say, before we went into the race, I did say that you've had some absolutely outstanding form lately. And obviously that appeared to be your lucky charm. Indeed, the incident at the start opened up an opportunity for you. Yourself and Louis Alessi duking it out for the race win. But you were able to get the better of that. Mark, how's it feel to be on the top step of the podium for the GR86?
Pretty surreal. Anytime I'm on the podium, there's a lot of luck involved. And that usually means bad luck for everybody else. So, yeah, I feel bad for those guys. It was just unlucky start to the race, but followed Louis through the mess, and I think we've both found ourselves in a pretty unfamiliar spot. So it was fun to just turn the Delta bar off and try to bang out some laps.
Well, certainly, I got to say, I am damn proud of you for getting that race win. Indeed, Louis Alessi, I'm not quite sure why he made it down pit road. We'd love to actually find that out as well. But fair play to you. You know what? Some people say, just luck, it's just chance. I'm going to say, you know what, Mark? That was skill. You had the evasive maneuvers. Indeed, anybody who's seen Dodgeball, Mark McLuey was indeed trained by Patches O'Hulan. He dipped, ducked, dodged, dipped, and dived. And I probably made a hashtag. But indeed, you got the reference. But Mark, certainly, I'm absolutely over the moon to see you here on the podium. Indeed, the top step of the podium at that's going to be some good championship points for yourself. But before we let you go, is there anybody you'd like to shout out for today's performance?
The biggest shout out of all is to this WDCR crew. The league is amazing, and just honored to be a part of it. The racing every week is the highlight of my week. So it's just a great group and super supportive, and has helped me learn a ton about racing. So yeah, biggest shout out to those guys.
Indeed, I got to be inclined to agree with you there, Mark. Certainly. We broadcast a fair few different number of leagues here on Pit Road Productions, but I'd say this, and Reese, chime in on this one. I'd say that without a doubt, oh my gosh, I can't even say it today. WDCR SCCA Virtual Racing League, I would say they're probably the biggest family of the lot, if that makes sense. Certainly, we have different leagues, but it's more rivalry, these guys, this. And you guys are all in the same area. A lot of you know each other in real life, and you can see that in the racing, in the communication, indeed, in the way that you guys all talk about each other in the nicest of possible ways. And certainly, for me, honestly, it's one of my favorites. And I've been very happy and very honored to have WSD. Oh my gosh. What is it today? I can't do it. Anyway, WDCR.
You're good. You got it, Zibby.
I got something.
we were running the pit road productions decal on the car for good luck today, and it worked. So thank you guys so much for covering the race, and it's really awesome. The recaps are super enjoyable, and the other races you guys do, a lot of fun to watch.
Well, indeed, I'm definitely going to have to refresh my paints now because I can't see it on there, but indeed, I'm going to take your word for it. Absolutely loving that. You guys as well as a community have been so supportive of Pit Road. Indeed, I do need to figure out how to get some stickers sorted for you guys. Question as well, guys, one of you guys nominate yourself as a sticker rep. I don't mind, and then I'm just going to try and send them all to one address. I think Ken's probably going to get nominated to be the sticker man, indeed. But certainly an absolute pleasure. Mark, I hope to see you back here in the booth, and indeed, we're going to wish you the best of luck for the next round. But ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for, I believe, his first time on the podium, selling on Pit Road Productions, and indeed, he takes to the top step as a driver of the number 17 car. It's Mark McClory in the GR86.
Brilliant stuff from Mark. Hopefully we see him for the Pit Road Productions 250th show special on the 25th of March. Reminder that is indeed coming up. I think we can have a very, very quick chat to Paul Darling, who managed to grab a podium in the Porsche class. A very intense battle that you had there all the way through with Jake King, Paul. How do you feel about how it worked out for you?
I thought it was an excellent race. Jake and I think that's our first time racing wheel to wheel against each other in a long time, but we both gave each other space when we need to, a little bit of side to side, but just incidental, and thought it was an awesome time.
Well, an awesome time indeed it was. A great haul of championship points there coming into the last couple of rounds of the season. This is the time when you need to make those moves.
This is actually my first race in the P Cup this season, so I'm not really worried about just trying to get some more experience in the car, but put myself in the hole qualifying 6th with, knew I had better pace than that, but was happy to execute as well as I did and come back to 3rd.
Excellent stuff, Paul. Anyone you want to shout out before we let you go?
Shout out to my girlfriend for putting up with all these weekday league races.
Well, indeed, I do have a question for you, Paul. I'm noticing that you've got a Superlap livery on your Porsche. Is that would be the Superlap Sim Center by chance?
Yes, it would, by Detroit, right? In Royal Oak, yeah.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, because we actually picked up a new show recently called Shop vs. Shop, and Superlap's in it, ladies and gentlemen. So certainly, I was looking at that thinking, damn it, that seems familiar. And we actually have different sim racing shops competing against each other. So, Paul, certainly, I wish you'd gone and ended that. Certainly, it would have been good to see you in that field as well. But by all means, check that out. That is on Tuesday nights, ladies and gentlemen, around 8 o'clock Eastern. By all means, check it out. And Paul, you're gonna have to get down there
for sure.
Oh, there you go,
yeah,
Paul.
I'm
You're gonna have to
that
get down
for
there.
sure. No, I'm in contact with them. I was a schedule availability issue.
Okay, but certainly, again, it was a refreshing surprise indeed. Jason Rode, you summarized it perfectly. Words are hard, Zippy. They are absolutely today. But Reese, I think we should probably bring the show to a close. Paul, again, congratulations, fantastic battle as well. Hopefully, we'll see you back here in the podium and indeed on the booth.
Yep, thank you very much, guys.
Awesome stuff today from everybody here in the Washington DC Region SCCA Virtual Racing League. A big thanks to everybody for tuning in over the course of the broadcast. We will be back next week for round number 8. Make sure to put that in your calendar. But a fantastic race at Mosport. Hopefully we get a bumper field at the next round. My name is Reese Gardner. Daniel Zippy Salmon alongside me in the commentary box, and also producing behind the scenes. We are Pit Road Productions. Once again, we have a special event coming up on March the 25th. Stay tuned for more details on that, and we will see you next time.